sunshine. Actually, hold on. Before we get into this video, I feel like that intro was a little cheery. Like, maybe I should be more like, hey guys, so we almost had a house fire this week. Yeah, so maybe that should be how I start this video off. I don't know. I'm happy with my hey sunshine, bright, positive, bubbly, like, that's me. And, yeah, so basically, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. But before we get into that story, I want to say I might make some jokes, and please know that, like, if you've been through this situation like this, if you have, like, I know house fires can be absolutely devastating, and I'm so incredibly grateful and so incredibly lucky that my entire house did not catch fire, that literally it was only a portion of one room, and that we were able to take care of it ourselves. Like, I know it could have been so much worse, but I'm so grateful that it wasn't. And I don't deal with grief or like sad things in the way that like most people do. Like, at funerals we make jokes, like we just try and like lighten the mood. My family, like, we've always tried to lighten the mood. We try to make things more happy and cheerful so we're not stuck in like misery and sadness. So I know that this situation could have been so much worse. We literally could have lost our house. We all could have died. Like, it could have been much worse, but it wasn't. Like, nothing's really too damaged. It was scary, definitely, but like, because we all like acted quickly enough, it was under control. Like it's okay. So I know like house fires, they kill people, and I know a lot of people are affected by them. So please do not take my jokes or laughing or smiling as like a personal offense against you. This is just how I deal with scary things and like sad things and stuff like that. So basically, yeah, okay, so here's how this happened. So basically we have this room that we call the office, because that's where my mom goes out and works. And it's a large room. It's a sunroom. It's a 3 seasons room. Like, that's what like leads us out to our backyard. And it's got brick flooring, which is why this is literally the only reason why the fire did not get worse, was because we had brick. Because brick does not catch fire. So if the brick had not been there, guaranteed that room would have caught fire. Like, okay, so basically, I keep like skirting around what actually happened. Now, let me get into the actual story. So basically, it was, I think it was last Friday actually, this happened. So we're sitting out there and we've got like a couch and carpet, like a rug, an area rug on the brick floor. You guys have seen it? I will, like, if you go and watch like any of my like other like fashion hauls you guys have seen out there, so like, you know, like my Fashion Nova hauls or something like that, or Rose Gal, like there's like brick and we have like our couch, and I should put a screenshot in here, that would make sense of like what that area looks like. Okay, so underneath of our couch we have an extension cord, and that's where, like, if I'm working out there, I'll plug in my laptop, or my sister will plug in her phone cord. My sister just recently got a phone cord from, I don't remember where, but it's cute, it was trendy. And basically, so you have like the little block where you like plug that into the wall, and then like the cord itself, the entire 5-foot cord was wrapped in metal. And if you don't know much, or you're younger and you don't know much about science, if you're not somebody that doesn't know a lot about science, metal is a conductor for electricity. So basically, you can get electrocuted if you're touching like something that's connected to like, so basically if you were to like plug in a USB port like right into an electrical outlet and it was wrapped in metal, you're gonna conduct the electricity. You can get like shocked or electrocuted. That is why like having the plastic on the bricks, plastic isn't a conductor, which is why they like have the plastic housing for the little nibs that go into the electrical outlet, because plastic is not a conductor. You're not gonna get shocked. So basically, the entire phone charging cord was wrapped in metal. It was a cute cord. I do not fault her for getting this cord. Literally the entire thing though was wrapped in like gold metal. It was so cute. So basically, I don't really know how this all got started. So I was in the kitchen, which is like the next room from the sunroom, the office, and I was putting away my dishes, and this was like 10 o'clock at night, and my little sister says she unplugged her phone charger, like the brick from the electrical cord, and then it was fire. And so like she just screams fire really loudly. I don't remember. I was carrying like a plate and my water bottle. I dropped that and I go running. My dad, he like is OSHA certified. He's got his OSHA 10, OSHA 30. Like he basically, if you don't know what that is, like my dad is a safety professional. My dad like lives and breathes safety. That's what he's passionate about. So he's been like a safety trainer and safety manager for like 15 years now. So my dad is all down pat with like safety codes and like knows how to stop these fires. And like as we were growing up, he's always like, okay, don't ever put water on a grease fire like in the kitchen because that'll make it worse. Use baking powder or baking soda or a fire extinguisher. Like he taught us how to use fire extinguishers when we were younger. We know like fire hazards. Like we live in a very safe house just because my dad is so passionate about safety. So my dad and I kind of get to the office at the same time. He's coming this way. I'm going this way. He just starts saying, unplug it. I go for a fire extinguisher, but he's like, unplug. So I just like automatically, my gut instinct is just like, okay, I'm gonna listen to him because he knows what he's doing. Like I'm just gonna follow his directions. That's the way it works. So he's saying unplug. He tried to pick up the cord again before I had time to like unplug from the wall because he was trying to move the fire away from the carpet. It was really, really close to the carpet. So him tugging on the electrical cord made a lamp that we had that was on a what is that called, side table. We had a glass side table that like the extension cord was like underneath. So basically by him pulling on the extension cord, it made the side table like jump, which knocked over the lamp and broke the light bulb in it. So I'm running around him and I run through the glass of the broken light bulb. I didn't even feel it at the time. And I go and I just start unplugging like the two cords that we have into the wall. So that is when the electrical part of the fire stopped. The cord at this time, the phone charger cord, is still on fire. So basically what he does is he grabs it and throws it on the brick. And then I run and I go and I get our fire extinguisher and I unplugged it, like I pulled the pin and I just threw it at him because he was like so much closer to the fire than I was, and he put it out. And so like it was such an adrenaline rush. And again, like remember how I told you guys like my natural reaction to anything is like laugh. Like I'm really, really bad in serious situations. Like there's been so many situations where it's not been like my life or death, but like, okay, for example, my aunt has 2 greyhound dogs. And remember how I told you guys my dad's like really safety, like he's AEDC certified, CPR, all that. Like he's certified in all aspects of safety. And so this was years and years ago. My dad, we were at my aunt's house and her 2 greyhounds are fighting. And one of the greyhounds gets its mouth around this greyhound's leash and twists and basically chokes this dog to death. My aunt comes in and she is freaking out. Okay, keep in mind the dog is not breathing anymore. My dad, my mom, and I, we all run outside. My sister's too young at this point to really like register. Like she was like 4 or 5 at this point. We all run outside. I remember cutting off the leash to the greyhound and my dad kind of like pushed me away because I was little. He didn't want me seeing a dead dog. He gives the dog CPR. He puts his mouth on the dog's muzzle and is like blowing air, gives it CPR. The dog is still alive to this day. He brought the dog back to life. It was not breathing anymore. So like, literally have no idea why I just told you guys that story. I have no idea what correlation these 2 stories have. Because like, that's what I was doing. Okay, but like while that was going on, I just remember sitting there giggling because it was so much adrenaline and I was like in so like shock and like I was so nervous and everything. I just start laughing. That was a very serious situation, but I just remember like laughing the entire time. And that's just how my mind processes things. So literally like my dad put out the fire. The fire is good. He runs to the kitchen and takes the phone cord and the block and he drops it in a bowl that's filled with water. And I just started laughing. I was like, y'all, like it was really scary because it could have been so much worse. Like it could, like the carpet could have caught fire and like that would have been horrible. That entire room would have been gone. And like that room is where I keep everything for my cosmetic business, Little Pearl Cosmetics. So like I could have lost thousands and thousands of dollars like in a heartbeat just because the carpet would have caught fire. So like, I'm so grateful that it wasn't as bad as like it could have been. And so like my dad, like his hand got burned. I stepped on some glass on like my bad leg. I have a bad leg. I was born without full mobility in my left hip. So a lot of times I have problems like with my hip muscles just like cramping and stuff like that. So I walk around with a limp sometimes, a good amount of times. And so that is the foot that I managed to step the glass, like stepping glass. Not to mention, last week I was shaving my legs and I was like, I'm gonna shave my legs, but I'm only gonna get a dollar store razor because I forgot to get it at Walmart. I took about 3 inches of skin off of my leg. I will show you guys if you do not believe me, but like I have it's actually healing up. Hold on, let me show you guys. Like you guys can see like this, literally, I haven't shaved around it, so excuse my hairy legs because like it's still really sore. But like all of the pink is like where it's starting to heal up. But I did that with a razor on accident. This was a horrible mistake. It hurt very badly. Then, so basically, like, he puts it in the phone charger in the water, and we like go in, we look, and we make sure that like nothing else is hot. We make sure that like the carpet's okay and the couch is okay, because like we don't want to like go to bed and then another fire start up. So we like made sure everything was okay. We cleaned up the mess, and I'm so grateful that like it could have been so much worse. I'm so grateful that like everybody's okay, like nobody seriously got hurt, like everything is okay. So it's been a crazy week. So yeah, so that was really, really crazy. And now I like, in all honesty, I have not been charging my phone with like, I haven't been using a wall charger because I've been so scared that like I'm gonna start a second fire. Like I'm really scared that that's gonna happen. But yeah, so this is the story of how we almost lost everything, or we could have lost everything because of a metal phone charger. It was so cute too. It was so like cute and Tumblr and like Instagram-y type of thing. But girl, never again, never again. So please be safe when you're around electricity, because things can go sour in a hot minute. So literally, like, my poor left leg, this is the leg that I stepped in the glass, and like everything's like healing up and I'm like doing better. But like my dad goes up to Annalise, my little sister, and he goes like, what happened? She's like, and she told us like what happened. And so now we have a new rule, like no more metal phone chargers. But then I was like, it's been crazy, because then, so basically, like, he puts it in the phone charger in the water, and we like go in, we look, and we make sure that like nothing else is hot. We make sure that like the carpet's okay and the couch is okay, because like we don't want to like go to bed and then another fire start up. So we like made sure everything was okay. We cleaned up the mess, and I'm so grateful that like it could have been so much worse. I'm so grateful that like everybody's okay, like nobody seriously got hurt, like everything is okay. So it's been a crazy week, because then my dad right now is working as a he works with sleeper trucks. Like I know I told you guys really. So yeah, so that was really, really crazy. And now I like, in all honesty, I have not been charging my phone with like, I haven't been using a wall charger because I've been so scared that like I'm gonna start a second fire. Like I'm really scared that that's gonna happen. But yeah, so this is the story of how we almost lost everything, or we could have lost everything, because of a metal phone charger. It was so cute too. It was so like cute and Tumblr and like Instagram-y type of thing. But girl, never again, never again. So please be safe when you're around electricity, because things can go sour in a hot minute. Yeah, but that's it for today's story time. I hope you guys didn't enjoy it. I don't really know how to say, like, I hope you guys enjoyed listening to this like low-key sad story. I don't know, I hope you guys like found some education. There we go. I hope you guys found some like education and learning, and I hope none of you guys ever buy a metal phone charger, because So that is it for my story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed sitting here having a conversation and story time telling with me. I really enjoyed telling this story because, like, looking back, I feel like anything that comes out of my mouth that is slightly positive about this situation makes me sound horrible. But I'm really glad that it wasn't worse than what it could have been, and I'm glad my dad was a fast reactor and, like, all of that. So I hope you guys at least sat here and enjoyed my story time telling. I don't know, maybe you learned something. Maybe you learned to be a little bit more careful around metal and electricity, because boy, let me tell you, oh, that was a very interesting adventure that we went through. It was definitely a little bit of a learning experience to not ever buy metal wrapped phone chargers. That's what I took away from that fire/life lesson. What are you doing today? How are you doing today? What's some good things that happened today? What are some bad things? I can't wait to hear from you guys in the comment section down below. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video.